Welcome, fellow fans of Clash Royale. Thank you so much for stopping by for It Can't Get Any Closer. We've got the closest possible battle at the end of this episode. Statistically speaking, there is nothing that could ever be closer. But we're going to start out with a couple other replays here. We've got Dr. Belkin, $48 from, yes, Peter, $17 awesome, facing Zelda from Ya Done Too. And I have to say, these close battles that I'm sure you guys have experienced as well speak to how well balanced this game is. When it can come down to one hit point, you know that these matches are pretty even. And here we've got a couple of level 7s. Well-timed fireball, love that strategy right there. Trying to grab the unit as it's walking forward. Get it out of the way early. A fireball to answer takes out the Tesla. Another strategy I like, but the barbarians were there to help get that hog rider out of the way. If the barbs aren't there using that strategy, then the hog rider goes right to the tower and you're in big trouble. But right here, it looks like Dr. Belkin has got his hog rider on the other tower. The minions are on his own tower, but massive damage going to the right tower, and Dr. Belkin getting that other tower well below 1,000 hit points and definitely taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go. So he's got the Tesla back up and running once again. It takes down the Spear Goblins and still has about half health. Zelda, with lots of elixir, finally drops a bomber from the back. Looks like Dr. Belkin is not going to have the fireball to answer this time, so the bomber will move forward. And of course, there it is. The Hog Rider comes in behind the bomber, helping to protect. Fireball this time. Hog Rider moves on to the tower and a fireball, and that tower almost goes down. Dr. Belkin has lost the lead. The hit point lead now in the hands of Zelda. But of course, we are approaching double elixir time and many things can happen. All sorts of fates can change hands when you've got all that elixir. But Dr. Belkin has the elixir collector down, so that could be an advantage going into this last minute. Just about to start. Can't get the tower down, and now he's facing a massive group of barbarians and minions. Answers though with a perfect giant skeleton. That bomb takes everybody out, and yes, you might have noticed, this is an older giant skeleton. The bomb timer very fast, and he immediately annihilated every troop there on the bridge. But it is worth watching because of the ending. Now we're getting there. We're down to the last 40 seconds. Zelda pushing, and Dr. Belkin with another Tesla down to help keep those units away from his towers. And twin Hog Riders, thanks to the mirror and the elixir, 2 Hog Riders, one on top of the other, straight to the tower, and they still don't get through. Those minions and barbarians once again prevent the Hog Rider from getting to the tower, and this time the minions moving forward, the prince on the other side, skeleton once again defending, and it looks like Dr. Belkin is going to take the lead with the fireball on the tower. But watch his left tower as the final 10 seconds count down. Arrows take it down to 1 hit point. One more hit point, and it's a tie game. Instead, time runs out. All sorts of wows all over the place. A solitary hit point decides this match, and Dr. Belkin walks away the 1 crown winner. So we'll check out another replay. This time, we've got a couple of level 8s going at it. We've got Warrior X from FA Diamond. That is the full attack main feeder going up against Agenda. And you can see Agenda's got the Golem. Looks like Warrior has Hog Rider and a cannon as well. So it starts out innocently enough with the Hog Rider from the back of the pack. Looks like it's going to be the Hog Freeze as that Hog heads in, going to face a lot of smaller units. There is the well-timed freeze spell. Lets the Hog Rider push those guys right out of the way and get to that tower, get some serious damage on that tower before he goes down. But now Warrior is facing those troops that were sent to defend, and now they're on the offense. But again, he's got the Tesla, and before the nerf Tesla working great to take down units like dragons, princes, and that sort of thing. You can see Agenda's got a princess ready to go. He's got the Golem as well, and the Dark Prince, and an elixir collector. So a dangerous combination should he be allowed to build up a lot of elixir and get those collectors pumping. So the Golem moving from right on the edge of the bridge, supported by the archers and the princess. Fireball takes out the small units, but he's still got to deal with the Golem that will make quick work of the cannon and go straight onto the tower. The Goblins get in there, but they are annihilated by the Golem explosion as it breaks up into 2 Golemites. The skeletons are going to work on the Golemites and eventually get it down, but not before several hundred hit points are chopped off that right tower. And Agenda with a clear lead, and building up all sorts of elixir. As you can see, 2 collectors in the back and another princess. Looks like Golem combination on the way, but the fireball gets the princess down and some damage on the tower. Yet another Golem moving forward, supported again by archers, but this time facing the Tesla and the cannon. Warrior was wisely prepared for another Golem card to come down. Always important to plan on what your opponent is going to have circulating through his deck. This time the Golem goes down without getting to either tower. And with 60 seconds left, we are into double elixir and neither opponent has a tower down. But Warrior has the very dangerous Hog Freeze going once again, and this time the freeze spell on the dragon, and that is going to allow that Hog Rider to get through the tower and give Warrior the 1 crown lead with only 40 seconds left. But Agenda moving forward with a counter offensive of his own of the dragon and the Golem, and despite the fact that there are 2 Teslas and a cannon up, these units might be getting through it because Agenda has lots of elixir. You've got a pair of princesses perforating people all over the place. The Golem's in on the tower. It looks like that tower is in big trouble. A last-minute defensive cannon, Tesla as well. And there it is, the 1 hit point tower one more time, again with the WoW, and Agenda can't do anything. There is no other ranged damage, no arrows, fireball, lightning of any kind to get to that tower. This battle is going to run out. There are the arrows, but they are just a split second too late. Agenda leaving in tears, losing 1 crown to 0. But here it comes, the closest battle ever, statistically speaking, from a hit point standpoint, viewpoint. This is the closest battle you could ever possibly have in Clash Royale, and it is between Panoli and Tiger Nick. So we've got Panoli here on the offensive, on the left-hand side. The minions moving in, but he is faced with a giant Musketeer on the right-hand side. These are level 4 players, so you're going to see the more common giant Musketeer combination here, which is super powerful. And right away, Tiger Nick goes up 1 crown to 0. And there is no answer from Panoli. In fact, it looks like this may not be anything near a close battle, as it could be a 3 crown victory any second. Finally, Panoli counters with the mini Pekka, and he's got a prince moving towards the other tower as the towers defend, take down the Valkyrie. That prince is going to take down that left tower very quickly, and suddenly we are tied 1 crown to 1. On the right-hand side, Panoli's mini Pekka almost takes down the opponent's tower, and his own tower on the left-hand side also severely damaged. So many hit points going down so early in this match. We still have over 1:45 left, and lots of exchanges yet to happen. Panoli, as you can see, has that Spear Goblin Hut, but he hasn't had a chance to drop it down because he's just been trying to defend so frantically against that early push. And again with the Prince, good thing that this charge speed has been nerfed because that was awfully fast. And Panoli with a 2-1 lead with less than 90 seconds left. More units trying to move forward. You've got the Giant getting counteracted by the Prince from behind, stabbing him in the back, and now turning around and heading towards the King's Tower. So suddenly it looks like Panoli has a really overwhelming lead right here. Tiger Nick is on the defense, but eventually gets those units down. And now he's got a push of his own. The Dragon and the Knight working their way forward. But instead of countering the Dragon or the Knight, Panoli is going to push for the 3 crown by dropping a mini Pekka in the very front, as a mini Pekka of Tiger Nick's takes out the 2nd crown tower, and we are tied. But look at the damage on Tiger Nick's King. He is just about to go down. 300 hit points, 200 and something hit points remain. The Knight is on Panoli's tower as well, and this is so close. Just 1 or 2 strikes from any unit on either side will instantly end this in a 3 crown win. But Tiger Nick is holding off the push from Panoli, and units are dangerously moving forward. Musketeer, Witch, Valkyrie, Giant, Dragon. Looks like Tiger Nick is going to push hard, but Panoli's got the Spear Goblins on Nick's tower. Down to, yes, 1 hit point left. He's got 1 hit point on his tower, and his units are going to take down Panoli's tower for the victory. And there it is, the fewest possible hit points left on the battlefield. Just 1 hit point remained, and Tiger Nick the victor, 3 crowns to 2. So there you have it, the closest battle possible in Clash Royale, but this game has so many exciting finishes and reversals of fortune right at the end. Let me know if you've had an incredible battle, and maybe I'll stop by your clan and film it for a future episode. In the meantime, thank you again for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button, thumbs up if you liked the video, and I hope to see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Galadon, you know what I call a reversal of fortune when someone steals your nearly maxed out Clash Royale account. That's right. It's not right. It's not right.